Hi everybody, welcome to another video. It's Adiari, and we're gonna talk about a great, if not, but it's one of the greatest music piece of all time. And this video is gonna be kind of a wish list and kind of revisited, yeah. But this is more like a wish list and a reuse review also, because this phone is being so good. This is after a long time. This is kind of a wish list. What a wish that the Idol 6X put in our hands when that phone definitely should come very soon. Now that we just started June, this phone is basically in July or so. At some point that phone should be there. And this is kind of a wish list of what I want for the Idol 6X, since as great as this one was, and I still love it, I still use it, it's still new, the box and the accessory is still there, everything is packed. I just use the phone and the case also. But that's what I wish the Idol 6S come, because to me, just like the Axon that they skip the 8, and we're gonna have the Axon 9 also too. I just can't wait to see those great devices coming in July. I just skipped the 5 because the 5X to me was a downgrade. Especially that it made this phone more legendary. The style, the functionality, what it had, those dual crazy pass-through technology speaker. That's the most stereo sound, along with the Axon 7. But this is one of the Godfather, one of the kings, because as great as the Axon 7 sound, and I love it because the sound is very harmony, it's very orchestra. But this one is pretty good too, because they are JBL speakers, dual watt speakers. I mean, this phone is just crazy. I still love this phone, my favorite even 2018, so that's why this is called. I mean, this is still the legendary king in 2018. Definitely. For being 2 years apart from the S9 Plus, a year and a half, you could say, for the Razr phone, and what else? For the Pixel, this is still the most crazy, along with his rival. They starting to love each other, but they respect each other. The most sickest music, they put music, like Kennedy J. Smith would say, this is the most flu speakers ever, still in 2018. Of course, S9 Plus is right there, 2018. 2018 for $850. They should be at least like this one, if not better. But they're not better. They are great. They are pretty loud. They are awesome. The quality is right there. But these two are 2 years old now. This is legends right here. These are legends. These are already in the Hall of Fame of music. The S9 Plus might be the S9 Plus right now is a future Hall of Fame. These are 2 Hall of Famers already. So credit when you respect Hall of Famers. So that's the bottom. But yeah, this is about the Idol 6S wishlist basically. Because there's things that I don't like that I did give a pass because of the time. This was a phone along with this one. Those two were ahead of the time. But I give a pass to this phone. But I won't be so easy if the Idol 6X repeat these cons. So the cons are minor, but for the 6X, you should do it better, even if you increase the price, because I know the price should be for at least 500, not more. At least if you take out these cons to the 6S and you still put it for $500, I don't think people would complain about at all. So it wasn't a big deal, but when you started to using it, you realize that the bottom placement, it just got in your nerves, because when you're watching landscape mode, you accidentally touch the. Oh no, it's just ridiculous. It didn't happen to me on photos, on anything, but on watching me when you're switching hands and you see right now, I didn't touch the. That's what I rock it with the case, even though that I like to use this phone, all glass phone, but especially this one, I like to use it with no case at all. But I use the case because it gives you a little protection from accidentally pressing the power button. So the placement, if you ask me, put all the buttons on the same side, so even it's always going to be in the back, involuntary in the back of your mind that the buttons are right there. Because another thing that I always do accident, sometimes I take a screenshot accidentally. So if you take it, because I'm trying to put the volume down and seeing I accidentally put, and the screenshot, it's popped right there. It's not like you need to hold it, you press it and that's it. You take a screenshot. It's not like you need to hold it like a lot of Androids. No, it got into your nerves. So if you accidentally, I mean, if a girl that you like or whatever the case it is, you take a screenshot and she notices, especially you take a screenshot as a snapshot or this social, you take a screenshot, and who gonna believe you that it was an accidental screenshot? No one. So that's the placement of the bottom is bad for a lot of reasons. The micro USB, you repeat this for the 6S, oh no, that will be a major deal for me. In this case, I give them a pass, not just because of the time. And to be honest, repeat it if you want to. As long as it's quick, sharp, I could care less about nothing. I mean, you're gonna take away the Type-C, USB Type-C, micro Type-C, so that's why it should be mentioned. But at least the charging is pretty quick. When they say it was quick charge, it's really quick. This phone charged in an hour and a half. So somehow, and this is a 3000 milliamp battery. The battery life is pretty good. It's pretty decent. Sometimes depends, but for 3000 milliamp battery is pretty good. The least is like 4 to 4.5, but sometimes you got 5.5. In a great day, you could have 6. I think that's the most that I've seen. I think the most was maybe one time or two, 6 hours. Another time was 6 hours, 50 minutes or something. Never 600. But the battery life is not bad for 3000. So I could care less against in the number. You can put a 2000 as long as the battery life is at least 6 hours. That should be awesome, especially for a medium powerhouse like the 6 is gonna be, just like this one. You should have a great battery life. So battery life, it's not bad, but it's not always over 5 hours. But it depends on the usage. But the battery life should increase. Another thing that should include the 6S is the wireless charge. The price, like I said at the beginning, the price will increase to $500 probably, but it's so difficult to put a wireless charge on it. Nothing major, as long as I got quick charge. That's if you made me choose one or the other. Well, quick charge. But I wanted to have both because I use both a lot wireless charge. Yeah, I mean, we are moving on. We are evolutionary, man. Come on. We are evolutionary. You need to put quick charge. And of course, I give you a pass with the Snapdragon 652 and not the 820, which was the flagship chipset at the time. I give you a pass because the performance is being smooth, it's been great, still is like day one. Still like day one. Of course, this is not my daily. This was my daily for 2 years, probably would have. a lag factory on it. But it is good. Nothing major to complain about the performance. But if you put this phone, when I said at the beginning, $500, but I'm telling you, you put wireless charge, you put the chips, the A45, you put water resistant, that's another thing. You put water resistant on it. Dual cameras. This camera is pretty good. The front camera also pretty good. They are pretty good, but put dual camera. You ask me, if you're not gonna put dual cameras, wide angle lens, just keep it at one. You can have all those features, just like Google. You put, I can, in my, I appreciate, but if you ask me what's your preference, I like LG's camera. That's my preference. The wide angle lens, that's what made the point of dual cameras. And that's their expertise. So that's what I would like about dual cameras. I like all of them, but you made me choose what's the most you like. LG, hand down. But yeah, and the front, on the front, you give us dual camera. I don't think how important, again, if it's not wide angle. And see LG did in the dual camera. I don't know if the proof. Well, that's fun on a video. But the front, even though that I like about this phone that you got a front flashlight. If you put a rear flash, so it's gonna be better. This one for a front flashlight is pretty good. You could say it's a flash. It is awesome. Nothing major to complain about. For the time was sick. And another, put the notification LED. This one is a LED. And you can see the screen is so gesturing, because I didn't double tap it, and you can see it just go off. But you put that, you see the notification LED right there. If you put that notification LED again, man, its LED is very bright. That's very good. I like it a lot. And if you ask me, you can even repeat this same style. But because I want to see a really bezel-less 16:9. If you put a 6-inch in this body, that would be a home run. That would be a home run. You decided you want to have a home run or a grand slam. You want a grand slam, put at least a 6-inch in this one. Quad HD again. Quad HD Super AMOLED again, because the screen of this phone is out of the world, especially for that time. That was a big downgrade for this Idol 5X from Quad HD AMOLED to Full HD. Are you kidding me? You don't do that. So that's why I skipped that phone, just like they skipped the 8. They're going to the 9. So the Idol X should be good. Again, this is a wish list, especially because in the 5X they don't even give what they should have give us, which is what I just said. This same phone with a 6-inch screen on it, it's still 16:9. It would be awesome to have a bezel-less 16:9. And this is pretty much a compact body too. I mean, this is nothing major to hold on. I mean, 5.5 inch to a 6-inch in this same body. I'm sorry. Can you imagine how that's gonna look? And the gesture, you can repeat that. You can make more functionality to the boom key. It would be awesome. That boom key is so sick. I love it. You can settle whatever you want to. Repeat the MBB button and make it better, because I appreciate it. But if you double tap, boom. I want to go. Of course, I want protection. That's good, but I got the scanner, so the person next to you are not gonna see your code. If a crazy person they don't see your code, but go directly to the camera. That's another step. So I don't want to see that in the Idol 6X. I want to see the protection, not just jump into the camera, because a lot of crazy people, crazy girlfriend, boyfriend that's just going around to your stuff. They might know that in the double tap. If they are Android users, they might know it. Even they are iPhone users, they might investigate, and they're gonna hear it. But that's very appreciated, that it's secure, that you're just not gonna double tap my phone and you're just gonna go directly to it. Not right now, because it's open and it's not loud, but You see what I'm saying? Just you get the point. You did get the point. So just make a really a most valuable button by not going to 3 steps to open it. You can do it by the boom key, but since you got the MVB button, there's no reason to take this great feature and hold it for it. I got it set up for two things that I like most. One is screenshot, but it depends. If I'm watching media, music, series, movie, I got it set up for the boom sound, which is the speakers. Again, I don't think they can. There's always room to improve, but you can put the same set of speaker with that pass-through technology. That's the most stereo sound I ever listened. This one are pretty good too, but this is just front. These are front and back. This is the most stereo sound I ever listened in my whole life in one device. Let's take a point and shoot right there, just to see how that turned out. The quality of the camera is decent. They're great. But you can, I'm not asking. A lot of people complain about the OnePlus 6, OnePlus, oh, they're not like Galaxy. Of course they're not gonna be like that, man. Girl, woman, they're not gonna be like that. You're paying $300 to $400 less. Are you asking for the Galaxy quality, Pixel quality, LG quality? You're not gonna see that. Think to them that you've seen quality enough. And you got now 4K 60 frames, and you're gonna complain about, man, what's the price you're paying? You're paying what, the $400? That's I think on the past, obviously, but you cannot compare that. Compare. It's good enough. It's flashy looking, but you cannot compare it to the Galaxy S9 Plus or LG G6 or G7 or B30 or Pixel. You cannot compare Mate 10 Pro, Mate RS. You cannot compare that to those phones. So yeah, so something to be mentioned. You can improve the cameras, but I cannot expect. If they give it as equal quality, very appreciative. At least the footage comes great. But if you make a comparison, of course, if you want to see that quality, then this phone is not gonna be $400 to $500 when it comes out. It might be like at least $800, and then they put this phone at $800, and a lot of people are gonna complain, like, how the hell, how in the world they do that? From $400 to $800. Well, you want cameras, you want Galaxy quality, LG quality camera, and then you're gonna complain. So yeah, that's basically the point why you're gonna have appreciate. That's something to mention, because I had it in the back of my mind. People complain about OnePlus that they're not Galaxy level. Of course they don't. You're basically paying for the same internal with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gig of storage. You're basically paying $600. The Galaxy S9 Plus won't be $600 even when the S9 comes out. Probably when the S9 a year from arrival will be $600. So nothing major to compare. And it was 64 gigs, 6 gigs around 64. This one is 8 gigs. It's smoother. It's smoother with better processor, better GPU. And you complain about it's not Galaxy quality, man. Come on. You should know that already. Especially you a tech review, you should know that. But yeah, the camera can be better. Run over. That wasn't alright. Just something that even before the OnePlus 8 came out, it's something that I always listen. Compare it with the price, with the money. This was $400. I compare it with this one. I compare it with I don't have another. You compare with this same category. You cannot compare this with a flashing or something. You compare with this one, probably with this one. Yeah, I don't have, I got $300 in here, maybe with this one. But yeah, you cannot compare that with the flasher because that's what they are separated, $300 to $400 apart. So yeah, so if they do that, I won't be, I will be very very pleased. And input SD card, no more 32 of storage. That will be, oh wow, I won't give a pass. That's, if you give me for the price again, the minimum should be 64. But when you have OnePlus, Umidigi bringing great mid-range to flashy. No, they're not really flashy, but they're great because as great as media processors are at 2.6 gigahertz or that, they are great, and they're giving you 128 gigs of storage. So something that you should do. But yeah, they give a SD card. So nothing, it's not a big deal, but it would be a big deal. You give me 32 gigs of storage again. Minimum 64. You want it again. You decided you want to, you want to hit a hit, you want to hit a home run, or you want to hit a grand slam. You want to hit a grand slam, you need to put 128 gigs of storage. Snapdragon 845, because I'm pretty much sure the Axon 9 will have 845 on it, and the minimum should be 64. I won't be impressed it will be 128. That's to be seen. Probably will be the same again, the two model 164. But yeah, it should be there. But I would be shocked if it doesn't come with the Snapdragon 845. And yeah, the quality of the cameras are good, but I know they're gonna improve it. They should, especially if they want to ask. If the price would be $500, the camera should be a little more better with a little more features. Nothing bad about it. At least now it should be, when you have Moto G6 Plus, G6 Plus, recording 60 frames per second in Full HD, and they don't cost more than $400. They are in $300 range. So those are basically good mid-range to budget, and those you need to put that too. At least give us that, the Full HD 60 frames per second. And if you do it on the front, again, you decide you want to hit a home run or a grand slam. You guys decide it. And yeah, why not more gesture? This, I love this gesture. Like you basically, I barely you don't even touch it. You see the distance, and that screen just popped. That's a good thing. I love that. And again, the boom key to repeat again, because the boom key, that's a great feature right there. You got basically two MBB buttons on the phone. The double tap on the power, and this one. Like I said, I just use this as a, depends on the, as a media. I always have the boom sound when I'm watching media, music, series, movies, whatever the case. I use it as that. If I'm just searching through social media, all that, starting whatever case, I set it up to screenshot, so it will be easy. Because as good as it is, it can get into your nerves sometimes, especially when you accidentally take it. But yeah, that's basically it. The speakers, I mean, let's try the speakers, why not? The speakers, they are still to me one of the kings of all time, along with the Aston 7, because this is great and they are louder. So that's basically a lot of people that are listening to this, they got impressed, like, what phone is that, man? That speakers sound great and so loud. Let's hear this, because I want you to hear the difference without the boom key and with the boom sounds. I'm gonna try not to talk because this is so loud. I'm just gonna let it right there. I'm gonna let it rest right there because it's so loud that I doubt that I can even listen to myself. So let's try it. Okay. Let's do a little. This is without the boom sounds. This is without the boom sound. Now I'm gonna put the boom sound. See the difference? They're both great. You lose count on the bass. See, without the boom sound, it kind of got the bass back. So that's another thing that I like. It just depends on the song. But on media, on music, when you're watching movies, all that, the boom sound, just you just think. Without the boom sound, it just sounds great and loud. But with the boom sound, especially for movies, you think you are on a freaking theater by yourself. It is that crazy. It is very stereo-ish. So I don't need to play more because this still one of the great. I mean, these two are still to me the sickest speakers ever created yet. It is what it is. I mean, of course, now these are the legends. These are the kings. Now you got the Prince, the S9 Plus, the Galaxy S9 Plus, the Razr phone, the Pixel. Those phones are pretty good, but those phones are basically brand new, especially the Galaxy S9 Plus. So those two, these are already in the Hall of Fame. These are two Hall of Famers. Those are probably future Hall of Fame. Those are future Hall of Fame. These are already in the Hall of Fame. So legends already. So, and yeah, another thing that they should repeat, obviously, that I love this so much. You can see. Oh my God, I love that. This one have it also. That's very appreciated. I like that. Don't matter how position you're holding to. That's just great. This one have it also. That's pretty good. Yeah. I think I forgot to mention in the Action 7 2018 video. But this one, look at that screen. I mean, videos don't make justice on how awesome a Quad HD AMOLED panel will look. You need to see it live. And you see in the brightness, it's not even complete. It's just half. It's half. If I put everything, you're not gonna see a damn thing. It's not even necessary. That's basically for daylight purposes. But the screen is so bright, it's so awesome. I mean, you don't even see the bezel because of the AMOLED panels. Cool. Wow, I love this one so much. I still wishing this was basically a wish list for the Idol 6S. That one should be pretty sick too, because to me they skip the 5S. They just skip it. They skip the 9, the 8 for the 9. So yeah, that's basically it. Anything else that they can include it would be very appreciative. That's the thing that we just can ask for in order to have a great. Again, you decide you want to have a hit, a home run, or a grand slam. So very appreciative. It will be maximum $500 with all that I say, with the new internals, stained glass body, wireless shard, you name it. It should be awesome. The packaging will be, everything here is pretty brand new. I still got everything brand new. VR, that's not gonna be a trend thing this year, I think. So I doubt they rock with that. But if you put in the pack, just in this year, a sick packaging, just like Kennedy J. Smith would say, a packaging with the flu, just like this one was back then, should be a nice rectangular box. You put a nice rectangular box. Not too big, not too slow. It depends, but you put a nice box. I imagine I don't I'm with the Alcatel logo on front, and somehow you put on the top. But I don't care. Put just the logo, and in the inside of that box, you put the phone. You put from factory. Put a tempered glass or whatever, but make a whole one, just like you customize with this case, the CPU case, which I love this case. Even if this phone got 1,000 accessory, those is not the case. I still like this case. It's so great, especially for glass phone. I love clear casing and carbon fiber cases. For glass phones, there's nothing better than having a gray and obviously a protective clear case. This is shockproof protective case. There's so much live on it. This is basically a floss certified. You get this phone, all of that in the packaging, and you put another great case like this one on the packaging. Another great earphones. Don't you take away and make put some quiet there on. You make all of that. That's gonna be enough for me. With the new intent, all of that for $500. Again, I leave that to you. You decide you want to do with this Idol 6S a hit, a home run, or a grand slam. Make your choice. Till next time, have fun, everybody. Take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's pray. Make your own wish list, because it is right there around the corner. A hit, a home run, or a grand slam. Yeah. Take care. God bless you all.